guys, so I'm very excited today because we are drinking. I am making a bunch of cocktails that I've never tried before. I thought this would be a fun idea. I get to practice my bartending skills and also taste some drinks I've never had. So I'm 22 years old. I'm turning 23 this upcoming July. So I've had a couple years of drinking experience under my belt, but there are surprisingly a lot of drinks that I've never tried. So I'm also gonna have Alex come in every time I finish making a drink and have him rate them with me. I have a whole bunch of mixing stuff and liquors to make some drinks. Here's all the alcohol and like mixing stuff I have with me today. As you can see, all the alcohol is like really cheap stuff, much like myself. I'm going to start with the drink that inspired me to make this video, and that is a classic martini. I have never ordered this drink because I think I'm going to hate it, and I don't want to spend like $10 to $15 on a cocktail that I know I'm not gonna like. But at the same time, I can't die not knowing what a martini tastes like. I mean, it's such a classic drink. So for this martini, it is going to be a vodka martini because I absolutely hate gin. Gin is disgusting. I don't know how people drink it. It tastes like literal pine cones. So we will be using vodka instead. And I'm using very high quality ingredients today. Svedka. So the recipe calls for 2.5 ounces of vodka and 1/2 ounce of dry vermouth. I honestly don't even know what dry vermouth is, but it sounds like something I would hate. I really only like sweet drinks because I am a baby. So we're gonna start with 2.5 ounces of vodka, which seems like kind of a lot to me. 2.5 seems like so much.
2 shots of vodka.
So it says dry vermouth is naturally infused with botanicals sourced from a selection of over 40 different herbs from around the world. So it still doesn't tell me what it is exactly. So we'll do 1/2 ounce of that. Boop. So I'm gonna do this martini stirred, not shaken, because I heard that shaking it waters it down. So I'm gonna get some ice and stir it all together. It just smells like alcohol. I'm gonna let the ice cubes melt a tiny bit actually, because maybe diluting it is for the best. Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna get out my olive. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer the contents into my martini glass. Oh, okay, and here we have a martini. It was really easy to make, but I have a feeling I'm really gonna hate it, so cheers. I mean, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it's definitely not good. Ugh, I don't think I can drink another sip. It's so strong. I'm gonna have Alex come in and taste this drink. You have to come in. Okay.
Drink number 1.
Have you had a martini before?
I have.
What does it smell like? Rubbing alcohol?
It smells delicious. Not bad. It's the best martini I've ever had. It's only the second one I've ever had, but
do you want to have it? Do you want to keep it?
No, it's okay. You can have it.
Okay. So the rest of the drinks I have on my list are way more up my alley. They're all like way sweeter than a martini, but this drink in particular I think I'm really gonna like because my go-to order at bars is usually a whiskey sour, and my friend recommended that I try to make a whiskey smash. It's basically like a whiskey sour and a mojito combined, and I love both of those drinks, so I'm bound to love this drink. So the ingredients to a whiskey smash is really simple. I'm going to be using my little shaker for this recipe. It calls for fresh lemon and mint. I don't have fresh lemon, so I'm just gonna be using pre-squeezed lemon juice, but I do have fresh mint. Hold on. Ta-da! I'm gonna take a couple sprigs from this and muddle it with some lemon juice. Now I'm just gonna muddle that real good. Okay, now the recipe calls for 3/4 ounce of simple syrup. I already made some simple syrup earlier. This is just 1 part water to 1 part sugar. Oh, that is a lot more than 3/4. I just got that absolutely everywhere. And then it calls for 2 ounces of bourbon. So I'm gonna put some ice cubes in this and then shake it all up. God damn it. Okay, pour that out. Wow, that is not a lot of liquid. I'm gonna put some more ice to try to make it a little bit more full. Okay, that looks a little bit more full. I'm very excited to try this one. Cheers. That's amazing. Do you want to guess what this one is?
A mojito?
It does look like a mojito, but it's not. It's a whiskey smash.
Pretty strong.
You don't like it?
That's good.
I want to
That's
make
good.
it with honey next.
Very good. Did you finish your martini?
It's sitting over there.
Wonderful.
Right.
Give it a 5 out of 5. Delicious.
5 out of 5.
Delicious. I would drink that casually.
You would drink that casually. So the next drink I'm going to be making is Sex on the Beach. This is another classic drink that I have never ordered. I don't know why, I just never have. I've had a Mai Tai before, which I thought was pretty similar, but the ingredients seem to be different. The drink Sex on the Beach has a lot of ingredients, a lot more than the other 2 drinks I just made. It calls for 1.5 ounces of vodka, so we're gonna go back to my faves, vodka. 1.5. And then it calls for 1/2 ounce of peach schnapps. Schnapps? I don't know. So we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of peach schnapps. Smells really good. Then we're going to do 1.5 ounces of orange or pineapple juice, and we are going to use pineapple juice today. I love pineapple juice. I don't know how bartenders make drinks so fast. I'm taking forever. Then it calls for 1.5 ounces of cranberry juice. Boop. Okay, and then it says 1/2 ounce of Chambord or creme de cassis. Don't know if I said either of those things correctly. Basically though, Chambord is raspberry liqueur. I just looked it up. And then creme de cassis is, I think, okay. So creme de cassis is made from black currants, and I don't have either of those, but I do have a cherry liqueur that I brought from Spain, so I'm just going to use that instead. I figure cherry has a similar flavor profile to black currants and raspberries, so we're going to be using that instead. I literally smuggled this bottle over from Spain. Oh wait, no, not Spain. It's actually from Portugal, sorry. Yes, it's from Portugal. I think this is like their national drink of choice. It is called Ginga Jinja. I sound so uncultured right now, but it is a cherry liqueur, and you can see there's little cherries on the bottom of it. You see that? My mom actually grew up on a similar liqueur in Romania, but in Romania it's called Vișinată, and it's like the same thing. It's like a sour cherry liqueur. So we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of this. So now we're just gonna mix everything up together with some ice. So typically, I feel like Sex on the Beaches are served in like a tall glass, but we are working with very limited cocktail glass options. I literally have like 3 cocktail glasses in this whole apartment, so I'm going to be using this little coupe. Here it is. There's still quite a bit of drink left in the actual shaker, but it's this pretty peach color. It looks delicious. Oh, I forgot to cheers. Cheers. This is freaking amazing. I like this a lot.
What did you make? Ooh.
Yes. Oh wait, don't look at the screen.
Is it a sex on the beach?
How did you know?
Because I think I've had one before.
Come into the frame, don't be shy.
I'm nervous because I have a bald head.
All right, try some. I think you're really gonna like this one.
I hate it already. It's too pink. Tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
It's good, right?
Yeah,
It tastes like candy.
Baby wants some. You want some juice, baby? Yeah.
Should we give her a little bit?
No.
Just a little bit.
We're not gonna torture baby anymore. Thank you, Nuggets.
You're welcome. So I feel like these drinks have been more and more complicated. Each one has required like more and more ingredients, and this last one requires a whole laundry list of ingredients and a blender. So it's definitely like the most difficult drink I'll be making today, and it is a lava flow. And from my understanding, a lava flow is like a strawberry pina colada, and who doesn't love pina coladas? I know, I love them. So let's get it started. Like I said, I don't have many cocktail glasses, so I'm going to be using a wine glass for this one just because it's like big enough to hold the whole thing in it. Have my blender here. This drink actually requires me to blend twice, so this drink better be worth it. So the first time we blend, it's gonna be the 2 rums, which is 1 ounce of light rum and 1 ounce of Malibu coconut rum with 2 ounces of strawberries, fresh or frozen. I have this tiny bottle of Malibu rum. I didn't want to buy a whole thing of it because I don't think I'll ever use it again. I have this blend of frozen fruit that... Oh my god. I'm not even like 2 drinks in. So I have this bag of frozen blended fruit that has strawberries in it, so I'm just gonna pick out the strawberries from it. I don't know what 2 ounces of strawberries looks like. Okay, I'm gonna use 4 strawberries. I think that sounds about right. And we're gonna do 1 ounce of my Malibu, and then 1 ounce of my light rum. And this is Don Q Crystal. I bought it because it was cheap, but also it had really good reviews. And I will have to agree with the reviews. I really like this rum. I use it to make my mojitos and they come out really good. This is what the blender looks like. So now I'm gonna blend this together. All right, so it blended it pretty easy, and I'm gonna pour this into my wine glass. Okay, I'm gonna blend it a little longer actually because it's kind of chunky. Okay, it looks better this time. Come on, get out of there. I'm gonna rinse my blender out now and do round 2 of blending stuff. For round 2, we're gonna be doing 1 small banana, 2 ounce pineapple juice, and 2 ounces of coconut cream. So I'm gonna start with 1 banana. Boop. 2 ounce pineapple juice. Pineapple juice just makes everything taste good. Everything. So the last ingredient is the coconut cream, which I was just gonna open up. So I was supposed to go to Maui this June with Alex, and it was gonna be like our first real vacation together, but unfortunately with everything that's been happening, I don't think that'll be I don't think we'll be able to go anymore. But I did want to order this drink in Hawaii. One of my coworkers was raving about how much he loves lava flows, so that's part of the reason I decided to make this drink. So we're gonna do 2 ounces of coconut cream. I don't really know how to scoop this out. It's very thick indeed. Look at that, it's like whipped cream, and it's coconut cream, so go figure. Try a little bit of the cream. That is so good. I'm gonna add some ice. Literally just been alternating between my Sex on the Beach and my whiskey smash. So this is what we have going on in the blender. So I'm just gonna whip everything up. We're just gonna pour the banana mixture straight into the strawberry mixture. Ooh, let me get a straw. That's pretty good. But you can definitely taste the alcohol. It's definitely good. Don't get me wrong. All right, I'm gonna have Alex taste it. Oops. Do you want to guess what it is? I don't think you'll be able to guess.
Strawberry banana smoothie.
It's basically what it is. It's like a strawberry pina colada. It's called a lava flow.
I've never heard of it. Delicious.
Do you like it?
What'd you put in it? Rum?
I put a ton of stuff in it. This is what I needed my tiny Malibu for.
Wonderful. Yummy.
Do you like it?
Delicious.
Okay, you have to tell me which one was your favorite.
That one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
I think the Sex on the Beach was my favorite.
That was my second favorite.
Yeah. I think I would order this one at a bar because I don't want to be like ordering a Sex on the Beach.
What is it? That one again?
This is a whiskey Spanish. I don't think I like it more than a whiskey sour.
They were all delicious.
Do you want to tink me?
Excellent work.
Tink. This concludes my video. You can leave now.
Good work, buddy.
So that's all of my drinks that I had on my list of drinks I've never had before. There are a ton of other drinks that I've never had before, so I could definitely do like a part 2 to this video. Obviously, I had a lot of fun making drinks, and drinking drinks is a lot of fun. Yeah. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Baby, do you want to say goodbye with me? Bye. Say goodbye. We will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Do you love me? My breath is so bad. Goodbye.